siamo Lorenzo e Luca di Grammy Staff, siamo qui a Rolling Stone di Milano per l'unica data italiana dei grandi Bad Religion e siamo qua con Jay, lo storico bassista. Hi Jay.
Hello.
First I want to tell you something about the new record, The Return of Brett.
We still have Mr. Brett here on guitar. Look.
The Problems of Bobby, the new drummer.
New drummer, Mr. Brooks Wackerman.
What's up?
Where do you want me to start? Start with Bob. Okay. In February, after we played with you here at Reggio Emilia, we went to South America and we were on a tour, and Bob he says to me, my arms hurt. My arms are hurting a lot. He was hurting his shoulders, and so we went after that tour. We went back to Los Angeles, and so we talked about what was wrong, and it was bad. He was going to have a surgery and go to a doctor, and he said, no, I don't want to do that. And so he said, I'm just going to not play anymore. So that was kind of strange. So everybody went home, and Greg and I called each other and said, well, what are we going to do now? You know, Bob's not going to play anymore, and our record labels were kind of going, well, we're not going to make another record with you. And we thought, oh, fuck, it's over. And we said, well, you know, let's just call some people and see what happens. And one of the people we called was Brett, just about like writing more material or whether he wanted to be involved with the band, and he did. He wrote the song on The New America, and I talked with him after we did that and told him how much I liked the song, and that, you know, it was too bad that he didn't get to come to Hawaii and hang out in the studio. And so we just kind of left it at like, well, you know, maybe next time. So the maybe next time turned into a few songs that he wrote that he called me on the phone and played them, held the phone up to the speaker and says, listen to this song. And I was laughing and I said, that's cool. And we got to talking and said, well, we don't have a drummer. And so we all flew down to L.A. and said, let's call some people that we know and see if anybody shows up. And Brooks showed up. And within 2 months, we were back in the studio making this record. So we went from being about as close to this band not existing as has ever been, to making a new record with Brett and a new drummer, and being as happy as I've ever been in this band. All in a year. All in 1 year. That's pretty good.
I have to translate. Vabbè, è un po' lunga comunque. Praticamente, vabbè, gli ho chiesto dei problemi che ha avuto il vecchio batterista, hanno cambiato batterista, aveva problemi fisici, una spalla da operarsi ma non voleva, e quindi insomma non poteva più suonare. Dopodiché Brett è rientrato, aveva già fatto un pezzo per New America, aveva pezzi nuovi, l'ha chiamato, ha riprovato assieme, e sono passati nel giro di un anno dalla possibilità di sciogliersi invece a un nuovo disco, un tour, il ritorno di Brett, e sono contentissimi. question about the lyrics of a new LP. Your lyrics are always great. We like very much. What about the song Kyoto Now? I know what about is what talk, but something special about Kyoto Now, in particular.
Well, like you said, you know the issue of the Kyoto Treaty, and that America declined to sign that global treaty, which really stands to benefit everyone. The title came from Greg said that he was reading the newspaper and there was just a guy with a T-shirt that said Kyoto Now,
Yes.
and so he said that's the name of the song.
Okay. No, thank you.
Obviously, the lyrical content you kind of read it and you get the gist of it. It's just basically he's talking about what it encompasses, but he also throws in things talking about, like, you know, maybe you're just sitting on your ass listening to this song and you think that nothing can be done about it, but if you get up and just write a letter, say something to somebody, amazing things can happen.
Che sì, vabbè, gli ho chiesto del pezzo Kyoto Now sul protocollo di Kyoto, eccetera, eccetera. Vabbè, ovviamente dice giustamente l'argomento è quello, cioè contrario alla politica del governo americano, dice comunque l'idea di scrivere qualcosa, di in qualche modo dire quello che si pensa di questo argomento. I don't understand well the lyrics of the song "You Don't Belong," but I want to know what to talk about.
It's all of those people. They're all people that we grew up with, and it's kind of where they all went, what they did, that made them special at that time. The title "You Don't Belong" is yet another picture. On our first 7-inch that we put out in 1980, it was a fold out, and there's a picture of a guy in the back of his jacket says "You Don't Belong" on his jacket. So that's the reason for the title, was because that was just something that was referring to that time in 1980, and those are all people that we were the losers, we were the outcasts, we were the punks. That's why at the end he says, "I dedicate this song to you."
No, spiegalo.
No, mi fa un po' basso. Vabbè, niente, è un testo che parla di gente con cui sono cresciuti, infatti si parla per esempio di Milo dei Descendants, così tutta gente che ha contribuito alla scena punk americana, loro amici, il testo è dedicato a loro comunque. Bene.
Il titolo è ripreso dalla frase che era sul giubbotto nella copertina di 8085, no? Nella copertina nell'interno, se non vado errato.